You are live. I don't hear it when I play it back sometimes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We live. How y'all doing? As you come in, show some love. If you feel like you want to show love even after the live, please do so. Put some hearts in the chat. Now that the reading has had a few hours to circulate, I want to see how everybody feel about it. There we go. There goes some love. If y'all want to help a sister out, share the live. I'd appreciate it. Now, my timeline is boring. It's nothing but satire and speculation and future hiccups coming across my timeline. How about yours? You know, people's perspective is a beautiful thing. When you see someone that is raw and unfiltered, somewhat, it's a beautiful thing. Now, because we have so many different characters and personas and angles, we have so many. You could just have a smorgasbord, a charcuterie board of opinions. What y'all think? We have some onlookers. I'm waiting for someone to come in and be active. You know what I'm talking about? Come in, be active. Put some correspondence in the chat. Let the onlookers know you don't fear either. You should not. Oh, that was a big old dragonfly. You ever seen a dragonfly coming towards you and you wonder, is that a dragon? They so big. You know, the last time I was in the South, it was some big old, I assumed they was dragonflies. But them things came out like right about now. You know how the sun going down? I said, what is that? You know, them city folk, we don't be knowing nothing about them down south insects. What's going on? Grand Rising. What time is it where you at? Boy, I seen that. I said, what? Is that a little bird? You know, in the lake, they got similar insects. They so big you think they're little baby birds. I know they got them flying roaches down there. Down there. Y'all see any flying roaches? Oh, okay. Oh, is you just waking up? Oh, wait a minute, that's somebody else. I'm not gonna. What y'all know about the flying roaches? uh, I actually love the South. My parents and my grandparents is from the South. I talked about this before. My lineage reigns from the South. I'm just a different type of crawl, what you all call Creole. Just a little bit different. You got a lot of tribes down there too. on the way. Y'all ever been to a tribe meeting? A powwow? I'm being serious, y'all. I want to hear one of y'all say flying roaches. Put a little parlez-vous français on it. Flying roaches. Make it sound refined and elegant. I heard some of y'all be down there eating them flying roaches. You ever just see one of them shows where somebody way over there eating flying roaches? And you wondering why they pay so much money to eat a flying roach. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about it's a delicatessen. Not where I'm from. Not where I'm from. You know what I'm talking about? I'm a city gal. When we call ourselves roughing it, we go to places like Clear Lake, places like that. That's the closest we gonna get to the farm living. Y'all know anything about the Clear Lake? Driving through the mountains? I be picking up the mountains a lot. Who down there live in Blue Lake? He said, I'm out of here. That's why I ain't got no friends. They think I'm strange and unusual. So, you know, it's a lot of nomadic people. One minute they be over there, and then the next day over there. And when you be like, when you gonna come over here? You know what I'm talking about? I'm just sitting, contemplating. You know, life is like a box of chocolates. I seen somebody eating a tata clap. I thought that was interesting. I said, that looked disgusting. That looked like one of them aliens I be chatting. And you eat it. Nah, I'm just playing. When they appear to me, they be having like locks looking like the Predator or something. You know what I'm saying? GFA. You ever just seen the dude with locks and say he look like the Predator? That's the ones I be chilling. They be like, you an angel? They be like, yeah. I didn't know we was angels. This changed the game forever. You know what I'm talking about? My forever changed. Say my name. Say my name like that. Just pretend I'm somebody you don't like. Say my name. Say my name, bud. If y'all knew that some of these ones that y'all consider street dudes, when they start conversing with the U world, it'd be hilarious. They just like Uncle and them. You know what's funny? It'd be like 79.32 halves of dudes that will say they Baphomet, that they a savage, they a beast, they a monster, and then they be acting like they don't want to watch my race. You know what I'm saying? I'm a beast, I'm a sav, I'm a thug. Oh, that's a hook right there. Now, if any of y'all use that, it would sound better if you actually have me. You know what I'm talking about? And you're gonna have to rewind that, and hopefully they put one of them good ADSs on it. If you can hype me up. I think somebody made a song like that already. So you cannot be a thug or a thuggy, a beast, a savage, a monster, if you're not a part of the you world. Like, you just don't, you know what I'm saying? They be like, Baphomet, do that. And everybody be like, that's where you get that from? You ever seen it, especially in the South, you ever seen a South dude just realize something? It's so genuine. What y'all doing there, down there? Oh, see, is somebody being disrespectful because they hiding stuff again? That's not me. When I'm live and the chat is going, it's so people, you know, can converse, talk about things, see if the person that is attempting to do a destiny swap on you is in here. You know what I'm saying? Just regular schmegular stuff. Nothing really new and innovative. Just, that's why I said share the live. Let uncle and them nephew, you need to see this. Told you that girl wasn't right. She's down there with chicken foots and roots in her back pocket. Talking about she need to see your drawers. She gonna wash them. There's about 10 of y'all that's gonna go in the backyard and figure out that your drawers is buried back there. She all over there in the doorway cooking her heels 3 times. And you over there talking about, baby, you so fine when you put your lace front on. Because that's what they be saying sometimes. You ever just see somebody Bobby Johnson braids and say them is, what's his name? Them LeBrons. There ain't Bobby Johnsons no more, them LeBrons. Or, let's see. I'm trying to think of, you know how the man upstairs be snatching your thoughts? You be sitting there trying to figure out what you gonna say, and he snatch everything. You just be sitting there like, all right. What, you want me to say something else? I got you. And then when they have sidebar conversations, you meant to say light and they say twilight. You like, wait a minute. I'm doing something. Let's see. I come on live all the time. Are you talking to the being that I'm channeling? Or are you talking to me? I'm just like, Who got their car washed today? What's going on? Who got their car washed today? Because I could have swore I heard someone say, yeah, that's right. They ain't even put the mofo tie shot on the rest. I can see a little emblem sign on the tire. Look like an arrow burning downward. They missed the whole spot. serious. I'm not joking. You know, that's cold-blooded. When you go to the car wash and they skimp on the tire shine, can you put the tire shine at the top of the tire, so I can skirt? You know what I'm talking about? Just put it and just let it run down. Just pour it. Because I want to look like I got some glazed tires. Y'all ever just check out your car after it's washed and say that something missing? It's the tire shine. It's the tire shine. I'm telling you. Anybody got any information for me? That's all they be saying. Anybody got any information for us? Real spill. I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about no CASES. Okay? My suggestion is you reach out to me at orbrotherether@gmail.com and book with me today. So, we have 10 people in the live that I see and 6 thumbs up. That's interesting. Are you the one putting hearts in the air? Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I like that. Is that a skater? I don't know what that is. I don't know. Y'all seen that picture that I took of that beetle? I figured out like after I started Googling, because I said, what is this? It has a metallic shine. It looks black, purple, and green. And it was staring at me on the dashboard. I said, what are you? I was in the drive-thru line, getting me something to eat. When I seen it, I forgot I was in the drive-thru. You ever just leave your car, get a bug coming in? You get heavy. I'm coming back when you leave. You ever just think you got one and you go home and now it's in your house? Some of y'all that popular. You got flies. Ninjas and flies. You got flies hiding in your pockets, in your back pocket, on your pant leg, on them white socks, with them sandals. You got flies just hiding. You ever just get tired of fleas and you ain't got no pet? Some of y'all down south and it's starting to make sense. Now that corner store with the mason jars all the way at the top makes sense. You're like, what kind of operation they got going on in the back here? You go back there, sit in the chair, next thing you know, you got one foot in HE double hockey sticks and the other on the ground. And you're trying to figure out why. Your pain don't work. They done pin all your locations. And now you just sitting in a voodoo mixture shop waiting for her to pull some pig snouts out the back so she can get you together. What kind of voodoo supplies y'all got down there? I got some. If anybody know, put in the chat. You put it in the chat. Let's see. When y'all be roasting them big old hogs and stuff, what y'all be doing with the old or I don't want to say it. Let me see. See, he even snatching the alphabet. I can't even spell. Can you spell? I heard down there y'all use the real deal Holyfield. You know them candles that don't be encased? I heard them was the ones. That's what I heard. You ever just set a fire to a wooden wick and wonder why it's so much soot? That's not me laughing, y'all. They doing it again. Listen. I said, have you ever just lit a wooden wick? That's what you call it, right? Because y'all probably heard something else. You know what I'm saying? Get your minds out the gutter. And you just wonder why everything black on your walls. I said soot, not set. I have to clear that up. I believe I'm over here looking inconspicuous. Inconspicuous. Y'all see? I said inconspicuous. All right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you know what I'm talking about, just spell it in the chat. Oh. Men and the goat? What you trying to do to the goat? The men and the goats. Well, I have so many questions. First of all, why the men running and where the goat come in? You have to elaborate. Are you doing things to the goat? Did he see? Because you know sometimes they be creeping and sneaking and freaking. You know, he might have caught you. Like, you know how you peer through the door for a sec? You may feel like something is up and you just crack the door a little bit. And you see somebody in there with a goat. I don't know about y'all, but that seemed a little suspicious to me. You got a farm? A hen farm. Y'all don't know, but the chicken foot lady is scary. It's another one. She is a Sophie, Nova Scotian. She wears a head tie under her chin. It's two that I see, and they send me message. They send me messages. You ever seen an OCFI pull out a cow tongue and bind it? That's something to see. You know, when stuff like that happen, that means something else is happening way over there. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I said, Fitzy. I said, no, see, she don't play. Y'all ever seen chicken foot soup? Listen, while we on chicken foot soup, I seen my girl Cardi B. It's no secret, I'm a fan of Cardi B. And I just became a super fan when I seen her with that Rasta hat on and them incense and her CDs on the ground, on the tarp, talking about $9.99, $9.99, $15.99, $9.99. Get your new release. I said Cardi a fool. She is hilarious to me. She just looked like a regular woman, a mother, trying to get her coins. Now, some of y'all haven't seen it yet. She was just chilling like a villain with her incense, the real ones, you know, the big ones. She had them lit, 2 hands full of incense. She's cleaning it out, attracting that good Yasifo. It's coming in. She had it spread out really nicely on a clean pavement. Took me back to the old days. You know how you see the Rastas with their incense and oils and stuff? I don't know if they still do that in Frisco, but the Rastas used to do that. You ever just been around a real Rastafari? They're totally different. And you could tell they're real Rastafari because when you walk into their establishment, it always has that opa smell. And you'd be like, give me one of them. That's what I want. I don't need no cool water, no X on the beach. I want that one, the one you are burning, sir. And they get to talking, así pesadamente, así ofici. And you're like, okay. You know, growing up, some of my favorite Rasta bands was Ika Mouse, Bojo Bantu. Yeah. There's others, but that's what I would listen to. Y'all know anything about them? Y'all know any good Rastafari Asinissa? Put them in the chat. I eat chicken foot soup till I'm tired, girl. And that's one of them, y'all. She gonna make your curls told. You go up in her house, she gonna get you right. She got some chicken foot soup, making sure she get all that shit off. Oh, excuse me. Ish. I'm just thinking about how many ADS I disqualified when I said that. Did y'all hear that? You ever just wonder if something came from you? Sometimes I'll be doing readings and I'll be like, wait a minute. Was that me? I'm just a normal person trying to make it. That's it. One dude said, I don't know about her. She sounds scary. Then he said he was a thug. That's hilarious. No, you're not. No, you're not, sir. No, you're not. I know some. Want me to send them to your house? They gonna pull up and show out. You know what I'm talking about? So what y'all doing? Oh, somebody left. I guess they didn't like that. Uh-oh, is it shooting? Let me think. SHOOTING. Is that a T word? I had to make sure I could still spell. How about you? Word around these YouTube streets say you got to join tier 3 to be able to do that, girl. But you'll see. You ever just see any more readings? That's tier 3. When you become a more member or anything above more, because it's 6 tiers, right? You have access to every tier below it and the one that you're currently on. I don't know about y'all, but I think that's a good deal. You know, everybody gotta, get their cut or catch one. But this is how the world goes round or vibrates, depending on where you're at. You ever just felt the earth vibrate and thought, is that a train somewhere? I don't know about y'all, but I'm from Frisco, so we're familiar with earthquakes. Now some may say that's one of them airy things, right? The ground starts shaking, things start falling, and you may see pavement open up. You ever just thought, when we have one of them quakes, does that mean something from the underworld is coming up? You ever just had that thought? And you just be sitting there wondering, saying, wow, I hope he's one of them. Because the dude I thought was my twin flame is not. So he's not one of them, and he's not my twin flame. You ever just thought that? I can help you come to this conclusion if you reach out to me at oracleoftheether@gmail.com and book with me today. So y'all see any good content? That's all, Diva. Did you see Cardi with her short when she was talking about chicken foot soup. That's a mom that really cares about you, and when she feeds you potions, just in case. Because I'm who I am. That's a great thing. You ever just wonder if Cardi's mom is a hedge? Because that came up in the reading. I just didn't address it. Because people be wanting family units sometimes, and they're like, you only live once, so let me try it. I'll go to Urch on Monday. Ask for forgiveness. Y'all see any good? Oh, they're gonna want them skaters. You ever just see a couple in love or not, but they faking like they are? You know what I'm saying? I don't want no skaters to bite me. You ever just be asleep and you wake up and your toe itch, and you're sitting there trying to wonder if it's a skater or a flea, but you ain't got no pets? And then someone from the U world say, it's not you, it's them. And you're like, all right. You go back to sleep. You wake up about an hour and a half later. What it is, or what's up? And you wake up. It's like an hour and a half later, and you got like 10 bites on your foot. Wait a minute. I thought you said it was them. And nobody say nothing. You think they be trying to set me up? I'm just trying to get public opinion. You're just trying to keep in touch. Who trying to keep in touch? Is you trying to holler at me? Because I've been off the market for a while, so I'm new to this. Is you trying to oot your shot? Oot your eye? Is you trying to oot your eye? Y'all, listen. Y'all don't be talking about me. If someone said, for people to trust you, you gotta use bad words, right? And you just gotta just have a potty, filthy mouth. And people will watch you. But then I watched something one time and all I seen was 2 ADSs. And it was like 40 minutes. So I was like, I'm not gonna do that. Nope. You ever just buy a dictionary and wonder why it's so many words in there? And you only use like 2 pages? Because everything else is ebonics and slang and emojis. You ever just wonder? Yes. 2 pages of the English dictionary and everything else is ebonics, slang, and emojis. You ever just wonder, did a person graduate? Because, well, I heard that sixth grade education is sufficient, especially nowadays. Some may say that that's not right. It's only because you only need to know how to count your money, pay your bills, go to work, and stay out of people's business. They teach you that up to 6th grade, right? Y'all ever seen Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader and realize that you're not? There go one of them skaters. Ethan needs off funds. Y'all know that I need that backwoods stuff, that down south, that down south off. That's what I need. I'm gonna give me one of them portable mailboxes, and y'all could send me one of them candles and some down south off. Get them skeeters off of me. Yeah, with V, that kind. I think that's the magic right there. You ever just seen somebody spray some off and light a fire with it? That person is dangerous. Is that what y'all be doing down there in the South? Because y'all be doing some stuff that we can't do out here in the city, in the Bay. Because we be down there in the Hoosh Scout. And that's not a good thing. Yep, that's it right there. I seen that before. One of y'all is with somebody that is dangerous. And she is not for the play. So I'm just gonna tell y'all right now. Because he needs to know this. And that one sitting next to you, she been looking for you for 2 days. What's today? Sunday? Boy. You know you wrong. And do not bring that gas station $5.99 rolls, because that's a telltale sign there that you ain't did something right. And don't say you was at your grandmama's house or your sister's house, because she already called. I am not joking. Y'all have not been around long enough for people to say in the comment section that everything that I said was right on the money. Everything. I close it. Simply because I have control issues, but some stuff I don't want to hear y'all address. So I close it. You know who's very vocal about Heskanais? Anglo-Saxons. They are not afraid to say somebody put that. What is that? What's that? Oh, them some geese, something flying down south. I I don't like animals. I don't like insects. I don't like people. So, um, grandma, grandma be knowing stuff, huh? You ever just sit and talk to your grandma? It's a beautiful thing. Those of you that still have your grandma, you should ask her about your lineage. Oh, he's moving, so y'all gonna have to bear with the noise and me, the mission. You know, we both is going through some things. So this car was loud, huh? This car louder than mine. Um, you ever just forget that you was ASS out, ASSED out? You ever just forget that and you start thinking you control other people, and then you realize people know who you is? It, maybe not you, but somebody that just left the chat. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I know that's real spill. That's a true statement. Good day, mate. Good day. Ahoy. And not a chip. Are you over there on the down under? It's me doing impressions, y'all. Just hold on. Oi. Oh, okay. Coca Koala. Scotland, mate. That's wonderful. So you're Scottish. Do you like tea and crumpets? Or biscotti? There's koalas down there? That's an interesting name. Coca. Coca, have you ever hugged a koala? You ain't lived unless you hugged a koala. um, I am from San Francisco. I left my heart in San Francisco. You know anything about that? I was his heart. He wrote that song about me. Yes, it is. It's a tourist attraction. Do you know that? Funny though, I've never toured my own city. I've rode on the trolley. I've been on the BART, the train. What else? You ever been go-kart riding? Or ATVing out there in the Begunda? Wait, is that the right? Yes, the right. Okay. What is your favorite dessert? Coca? pretty sure there was a song that I liked that had coca in the hook. I'm trying to think of it, but you know how the man upstairs do. The sun is going down. This is an intimate moment. It's me, you, the man upstairs, and his son. And we're just out chillaxing. Oh, what is that? I believe that is something. Oh, make sure none of these skaters is biting me now. I believe that is something that helps the boats come in. You ever seen a flashing red light? I wondered, was it your ex? That's kind of tall. That's not a skyscraper, but I think it's like a tower for planes. You ever just wonder how they got that up there? It's funny how you never see them put the stuff up like that. I've actually seen a bridge be repaired, but nothing being constructed. Y'all ever just thought everything we live in is old? And any day now. You ever just wonder how long the house you live in has been built? Some people are savvy, you know, they go get the blueprints and all of that stuff, the history. But I don't know none of those type of people. Maybe I should. Maybe I should expand my horizons. Oh, me too. You know, coca, I don't have exes. I have oh no's. You know what I'm talking about? You can use that. You can use that. Oh. Oh, okay. To boat my rockets now. I'm gonna say that to somebody. I have time to boat my rockets now. You better watch out. That's how I'm gonna present it. That's not that may not be what you mean, but I think I'm gonna use that. So if I use that on live, you can use I don't have X's, I have oh no's, and I'm going to use it's about time to boat my rockets now. You better watch out. I'm gonna put it something like that. Take me to the moon, Alice. All right. Give me a minute. I'm gonna get you. You ever just deal with somebody make you so mad you gotta bolt a rocket? All right, drone. I'm from the city. I might have to urbanize it. I'm gonna put a boat on a drone. Ninja. Because I'm about that life. And then they'll understand what I'm saying. Because if I say I'm going to put a boat on a rocket, they'll be like, what? But if I say I'm putting a boat on a drone, they'll be like, all right. All right. Don't get in no trouble. You know, you gotta add the don't get in no trouble. And then you don't see them for 6 years. You know what I'm talking about? If you see them. You ever just met somebody that's so cool they got drones? That's scary. I mean, that's airy. The beginning starts with this. Now, if any fleas or mosquitoes bite me, I know it's one of y'all. I'm just saying. Not the people in the chat. Oh, that's a skater. I'm trying to tell you. These. Because I can't sit up in here. You know, they want either sweet hemoglobin. Oh my God. They want the coagulation. They want that. See, I'm a city gal. You know, you got that watered down version. I should never bought this. I need that aerosol. Shh. Because this is not working. But skaters. They like to jump on my feet. The fleas. You know what I'm saying? I don't got no pets. Is that one of y'all girlfriends in there? It ain't you, chicken foot lady, is you? Is it? That's not her. I don't know about y'all, but one of y'all been in that nose candy again? Good night, mate. Oh, yes. It's all this sweetness. It's all this goodness. You know what I'm talking about? This drawing them in. You know. Someone said so sweet and petite. Petite means you're short and thick. I am not petite. I am not short. I am the average size. I am 5'6". My ideal man's height would be 6 feet or higher. Preferably, he must have 10 jobs. You cannot be married. You must love your children, and we can't live together. If you have all of your teeth, that is a plus. If you don't, just put some gold fronts. Put some gold ones in there. You ever just smell somebody's breath and it stinks so bad? And then all the teeth come out their mouth and you don't smell it no more? Y'all know what halitosis is? I be seeing holly cheese. You know, when the holly cheese do come up in the reading, I be like, he done went back to his baby mama. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. Come on, breathe with me, come on. Breathing in that good product. Energy. Is it piranha, Prada, or prana? Which one is it? Piranha. Okay, come on. Wait, I exhaled too quick. Come on, y'all. Wait a minute. Now y'all sit down, because I don't want you to pass out. All right. You could be future members. Make sure you stay healthy. All right, listen. All right. All right. Breathing in that good product. Decompose. um, Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. You ever had somebody that just want to share everything, though? And then they say they're a wife. You ever? They want to share everything. I'm greedy. I don't want to share. Especially not with you. And that's just that I'm not. That's right. Me and Cook are chilling. Chilling like villains. No more deep breaths for right now. Because we're already where we need to be. That is it.